Glædelig jul. Let's start in English like I'm supposed to. I won't continue in Danish. Merry Christmas and welcome to the 22nd of December. We have 2 days left. This is the third last video I'm going to create. Welcome to the spiritual Christmas calendar of 2025. What a freaking fucking year. So again, I'm going to see if I can recapture the year, sum it up a little bit. I will see if I can remember to talk a little bit more into your purpose, because the world needs you to step into your purpose. The world doesn't need more self-sacrificing. Hej og velkommen til Pia. The world needs your help. The world needs for you to step up and become a leader in your life. And again, I will do the invitation that I have, and hopefully you will follow along, and we will be in a loving female community for a while. So that invitation will come later. What a year. This year has been so much old shit coming up to the surface, resurfacing also. So much stuff has been coming up, resurfacing again. But not because you did anything wrong, because you had to realize that I'm done being my old worst self. You had to come to the realization that you were standing in the way for your future self, and you were also standing in the way for yourself, so that you couldn't take the next step to the next level. So let's say that in March 2025, a new chapter will arrive on your doorstep. But were you truly ready? Were you ready to step up? Were you ready to take this responsibility? Were you emotionally matured enough? So we can see this whole year as a maturing, modningsproces, a journey going towards becoming a more mature, responsible, spiritual authority and leader within yourself. Let's say that $1 million knocked on your door tomorrow, and mine as well. Would we be mature and responsible enough to make those money grow, or would we just spend them to the left and right? Let's say you and I tomorrow had lots of clients, but would we be physically, emotionally, and spiritually and mentally strong enough to take that more clients in? Let's say your business became successful during the night, just over the night tomorrow. Would you be able to handle it? Would you be physically fit, emotionally safe and regulated? Would you be mentally stable enough? This is what this entire year has been about. My year has been a combination of old clients that challenged me because I had some old beliefs. But it also was a year that brought me new clients that made me feel like, yeah, this is a new way. Those clients I'm going to work with, those, hell no moving forward. So this year has been you and me standing on a weight scale with the old and the new. And the scale has been going like this and that, up and down the entire year. Our old self resurfacing. You are not good enough. You are not enough. You do not have enough. You do not know enough. You lack something. And we worked on ourselves and we danced around this behavioral pattern in order to understand it better. So we, in this fall that has just ended, could re-emerge as a stronger, more responsible, more emotionally matured version of ourselves. It's easy to... Hi, Miles. You and I are here to grow as spiritual beings. Your human self, if your human self is driving your life and is responsible for everything that happens, if your future self, sorry, a text arrived, I just got off track. If your future self is running your life, hi Magdalene, you would feel alone, sad, lost, you would lack purpose, you wouldn't feel fulfilled, and your life wouldn't feel meaningful either. Hi Karina. So when the ego is running our life, we have disconnected ourselves from our soul self, and that's when life isn't funny. It feels meaningless. We feel sad, we feel lost. We don't have the connectedness, the inner alignment with our beautiful spiritual self. And you know what you have, that I have, and perhaps have developed more? You have an intuition just like I have. You also have spiritual abilities. You also have an inner strong compass. You also, just like I have, an ability to know what's good for you and that's good for you. And you also have the ability to make a choice and use your freaking fucking free will to distance yourself from what's not good for you. Thank you, Magdalene. What a beautiful name, Magdalene. I love it. You have all that you need to take yourself to the next step, but perhaps your heavy weight pulling you down is the lack of trust within yourself. When thousands of women throughout the years has knocked on my door, on my clinic or online, Zanne, what do I do? I'm not there. I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have this, I can't do that. And I go, yeah, but you have it all. But you haven't integrated you haven't implemented your spiritual abilities. They have taken all these amazing, beautiful spiritual courses, diplomas, leader training, how do you say that? Leadership educations. They're taking all these amazing degrees. These women are so competent. But as long as you have not implemented and integrated all that knowledge, it's just sitting out here in the nothingness and no man's land. And you can say that you're a therapist, but you should also be and become a therapist that practices what you preach. And this is very much what this year has been about. You and me being challenged on all that we have become. That was an easy way to say it. You and I have been challenged on both who we're meant to become, but we also have been challenged this year on who we once were. And we've been in this inner elevator struggle, going up and down. I'm not good enough. I want to do this. And then it comes again, this heavy dead weight. I'm not enough. I can't there's something is missing. It's not right. We have to now, you do, make this inner adjustment so that your body, your heart, your soul, and your mind, which is the bigger ego, not just necessarily becomes one, but hi Ricky, lovely to see you. Hi Ricky. It's easy to get lost when it comes to searching for or wanting to step into our spiritual purpose. But it's not something out there, and it's easy to get lost in that, oh, they're telling me I need this. They're telling me I should do this. She's giving these marketing strategies, but none of it works if we're not there with ourselves. Let's say I started to become a trauma therapist. I do trauma release and I'm quite good at it, and I've helped hundreds of trauma therapists, but none of them were a trauma therapist within themselves. It was much easier for them to help and serve and take good care of everyone else but themselves. And that is the most important thing you have moving forward. Thank you, Magdalena. So kind of you. Magdalena is saying it's true words because you won't be able to see the chat. So this year has been about implementing and integrating, because this year is a year 9, and that's my birthday. I know it to the fullest. It's about the warrior. It's physical embodiment. And this year we've been cleansing out and detoxing physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, structurally. And again, more physically. This year, oh my freaking God, I haven't had pain for 10 years. And this year's felt like, fuck, am I in pain again? But my ligaments, my joints, my body has been physical sore this year because I was detoxing out. And even my feet hurt today. That's why I'm going up and down. Because this year, old shit resurfaced. It came up to the surface so I could let go of it. Finally let go of it. See, there's the sink in the background. I don't care. So if you don't know how to get there with yourself, if you don't know how to implement and integrate, and if you don't know how to find your purpose and step into a purpose, just to know you can't find your purpose, it's something that you become. Then here comes my invitation to you, where I'm telling you a bit about what I am embarking myself on in 2026. I'm gonna embark on a new journey where I step up as a leader in my business. And this year, no, you're not in Thailand, Magdalena. Magdalena, you're not in Thailand. Thank you and Merry Christmas, sweet soul. In 2026, I'm gonna step up when it comes to my own business. I'm gonna be more brave. I'm gonna be more spontaneous and take more chances, which I haven't done because I had to grow and evolve maturely and respond when it came to responsibility in regards to myself. Well done. Merry Christmas, beautiful soul. Let's write so I can get to know you a bit. I would love that. So for me, it was this whole entire year was about me. So now I'm ready to take my business to the next step. And I don't know how to put these two words, audacity and bravery, into a sentence yet, but I know that's the adventure that I am going to embark myself upon. I know where to go, and that requires that I become someone else. And I would love to gather up with you and create a feminine community where we help and not help and support one another, but we support one another, where I inspire you to and mentor you and help you let go of the blind angles. I help you incarnate completely on Mother Earth, because one thing is being here, thinking, let's see how it goes. I'm here, but nothing really works. I want to go there, but I can't. Something is holding me back. Yeah, because you are holding yourself back, just like I have, because of our unhealed trauma, because of our human self that keeps pulling us down, telling you and me that we're not enough, we don't have enough, we can't do enough. But it has to change. You and I have been being given a new chance, a new opportunity, a new chapter. Something new is going to happen, and something new has to happen in all of our lives. And that's my invitation to you. Reach out if you want to have that was 2 words, a talk. It could be on the phone, it could be a video, where I tell you about this thing that I'm going to create. It's becoming your purpose. I don't have many more words now because I've been out on an adventure the past 3 hours. I also made a video earlier on today. The Christmas calendar is coming to an end, and I would love for some of you to join me in 2026, where we all embark upon a new journey that requires that you and I become someone else, someone we haven't been yet, where we even more step into our highest divine self, so that we're just easily being uplifted into the next step of our purpose. I'm gonna run. No more chit chat. Remember, you are magnificent. You are divine. You are already enough. You have enough. Now it's time that all that you have learned and gained, that it becomes a part of you, so that you embody your divine essence, that you embody your light, that you embody your spiritual abilities, that you embody all your spiritual, how do you say competence in competenza, that you integrate and become all that you are. And I would love for you to accept my invitation. I'm gonna go and get some dinner and get more water. I need more water. Thank you so much for watching. Not many of you have reached out and said if this Christmas calendar resonated with you. I have done this. I've done now 22 videos. I'm not gonna stop the final 2 days. 10 days ago, I actually thought, no one is writing, no one is reaching out. Should I even do it? And I'm the kind of person who says, when I've said A, I will also say B. So despite there not being so many followers or viewers, I'm gonna pull through and do the final 2 videos as well. Feel free to reach out and send me a question, and I'll put them into the next 2 videos. Thank you so much for watching, and Merry Christmas.